Let's get it on.
I Top Billin, your boy is still bewildered about Kenny McIntosh somehow going in the 7th round. And your man John Snyder, GM of the Seattle Seahawks, scooping him up for pennies on the dollar. Kenny McIntosh? I don't think you guys understand. I did the drawing before. Listen, I don't think people are getting it right here, especially this dude right here. What is this about right here? So this dude says, don't clown on Charbonnet like that. Oh, actually, hold on. There's no way he talks like that. Don't clown on Charbonnet like that, man. He's a really good back. What the f he talking about? Don't clown on. When did I clown on Charbonnet? Dude, I had to go back and look. And this dude too right here, right? And he said something like, Charbonnet, you gotta give Charbonnet some love, who was running behind an O-line that's, let's say, is not Georgia's. Dude is smooth and he runs big. I feel better about them sending him off tackle, and we need that. What? All right, listen. To the first dude, you're a straight up idiot. Don't ever come back up on my channel. Listen to what I said about Charbonnet and Kenny McIntosh right here. And they got your man Zach Charbonnet. What? You talk about really transforming your backfield. All right, so obviously I gave Zach Charbonnet props and said that that running back room will be incredible. I left out DJ Dallas, right? He didn't even say nothing about that, right? Because it's all about whomever's new when you were a fanboy. Now listen, not one of you cats watching this video were on Zach Charbonnet back when I was doing stuff on him. Look at this right here. This was almost 4 years ago. This man hadn't taken a college snap, and I already had a video that was pretty popular, as you see right here, talking about how this dude was incredible, or he was going to be incredible, and he lived up to that billing, right? This one, he was at Michigan. Most of you people probably don't even know he played at Michigan, and he was there for 2 seasons, right? Come on, man. I'm a huge Zach Charbonnet fan. But listen, this is real. This is what he got mad over right here. Kenny McIntosh in the 7th round? How, Sway? That is incredible. Dude, he should have been a 2nd or 3rd round pick. He is that good. He is easily as good as Zach Charbonnet. He's more versatile than Zach Charbonnet. He's more sudden than Zach Charbonnet. And he's probably more physical than Zach Charbonnet, despite being probably 20 pounds lighter. The guy is the most physical running back in this draft. There's nothing that I said in that clip that is inaccurate. I believe him to be more sudden than Zach Charbonnet. You see here in this film what I'm talking about. I'll roll through some clips. I believe him to be more versatile than Zach Charbonnet. You'll see here in this film when I roll some clips. And I believe him to be the most physical back in this draft. You'll see here when I roll through some clips. That is not saying that none of that applies to Zach Charbonnet at all. I just said that I believe Kenny McIntosh is more than that. That's not saying that Zach Charbonnet isn't good, because I believe him to be very good. I believe Kenny McIntosh to be very good. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. So a lot of you people always come in like, Murf, man, it's not all Seahawks fans are goofballs and stuff like that. I agree. Right? Not all, not at all. But dudes like this is the one who give you guys bad names, right? They give you guys a bad name because these people are dumb. They think that if you think someone else can do something better, then that means you think the other person can't also do that. Or probably going beyond that, they probably think that you think the other guy sucks. These people are mental midgets. Flat out, right? They're simpletons. They can't see past. But listen, I'm going to make you see past this right here because I'm going to come back. We're going to do Zach Charbonnet, right? I was actually working on some Derek Hall stuff. And, of course, in that, you guys know how I do. I had to go to the film and see how you do against first-round picks like a Brad Jones of Georgia. And guess who was super standing out to me in that, watching that Auburn defense? That would be that running back for Georgia named Kenny McIntosh. Check this out. All right, so remember, I showed you guys a lot of the physical stuff, right? Or it was a few clips or something like that. Oh, yeah, right? A lot of those clips had to get kind of pulled because of the copyright claims and everything like that. I'm not trying to work for free out here, so do your boy a huge favor, man. If you love this content, right, I'm going to roll these clips all the way through. And, you know what I'm saying? You're going to let it do what it do. But make sure you're hitting that thanks button and make sure you're sending in that quality support, because you guys sit up here and pound out the content, right? Pause. And you guys don't be supporting it, man. Make sure you support it so I can continue to bring you this heat. Now, check this out. Most of you don't know this. Kenny McIntosh is not 200 pounds. I think he lost weight to get to that at the combine to try to run faster. That's why he was in the 7th round. He did not test well. I don't give a damn about testing. Did you not see his film? Right? I watched every game he's played. This guy is incredible. He came into college football at 218 pounds. Zach Charbonnet, same exact height, as a senior is 214 pounds. I believe he lost a little weight to try to run faster as well. He actually tested very well. So that to me, there's your difference right there, because if you're just going by how they played in college, it's very even. Very even, except Kenny McIntosh doing it against much better competition. The Pac-12 defense, that dude said something about Georgia's offensive line. Georgia's offensive line is not that good. They have a first-round pick in Broad Jones, and the rest of them dudes are late-round draft picks or not drafted at all. Warren McClendon, the other guy who was in the draft, he went in the 5th or 6th round. This ain't the same type of Georgia offensive line. Kenny McIntosh makes shit happen. Check this out. Split zone right here, and I showed you the physical stuff. Right, you get Big Granddaddy right here on your board, Derek Hall right here taking Derek Hall away, but you get to see the type of suddenness and change of direction this guy has. Right, this is all on the same play from somebody who used to weigh 218 pounds in high school. Check this out right here. The first one, Granddaddy, watch out there now, boy. Granddaddy Darnell Washington right there on the split formation block right there, cross formation right there. He takes out Hall. But look at him get skinny right off of Broad Jones right here, right? First and foremost, he has to get skinny and get through that. He leaps through that, immediately thinks about his next move. Look at that. He could take it right here. He could take it right here. He does neither, right? He takes it here just to get it right here to get past the linebacker right here. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Look at that. Sticks his foot in the ground, changes direction. You know how hard it is to be doing that and to completely change direction? That's what I'm talking about being more sudden. Charbonnet not that agile. Charbonnet's pretty agile, no doubt about that, but not this agile. This is a different type of agile. Look at that. And then still gets this dude right here. That's hard. Look at that. Look how many changes of direction. Look how him stick that foot in the ground, hit that crossover, and still break another tackle. And this is the guy I showed you separating people from their souls with physicality. And we'll get to more of that as well in this game. Now, when I talk about the physicality, it's because he seems to be the only one in college football hunting people up. You know what that is? You can take some of these guys who you think are physical, big backs and everything like that. They're not necessarily hunting people up. They may be trying to get by them and they break a tackle. They're just bigger than maybe another linebacker or bigger than a defensive back. And maybe they're trying to get around them and they break the tackle. Hunting somebody up is like, hey, I see you. I'm going to try to go through you and at least send a message. It may or may not work, but I'm going to send that message. And if you saw that right on that first video, that's what McIntosh does. Check this one out right here. You're going to have one of these boundary tossers, right? So he's getting out wide right here. Check out the free safety coming around right here to meet him. Jesus, man. I bet you he wishes this play never happened because his life will never be the same. What I'm talking about right there. This man is extremely physical. And listen, that came as kind of a shock to us who cover him in, or at least me, right, covering him with Georgia media. And it's because that man was the jukebox guy. I call him the juke because you see before with the agility, he was always doing that to people. I don't know, something got into him a couple of seasons ago, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to show people that I can do more than catch the ball or more than fake people out. He started running people over. One more again. Look at this. Dude, straight zombie land, right? Right? He sent him to Zombie Town. Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Look, my man, look, McIntosh already up. This dude's curled up in the fetal position, right? Right. He's slipping in and out of consciousness till he finally goes to the upper room with Jesus. But he comes back as a zombie, right? Look at him. Look at him right there, right? His friend's like, damn, what's gotten into you, man? He's like, that's what happens when you're trying to tackle Kenny McIntosh and he's sizing you up. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's got nothing to do with Charbonnet not being physical. It's the type of physicality. That's a different type of animal right there. Charbonnet not necessarily hunting you up like that, but he will break some tackles. Charbonnet is damn good. I consider them to be equals in my opinion. I'm just saying this is just a different animal right here with what McIntosh tries to do. All right, double time on this play. His hands are tremendous, but once again, this is what I'm talking about, the suddenness. Check this pass out. It's high. He has to get that, and look at that. He's one-on-one with Owen Pappoe here, dead to rights. Dead to rights. And look at this. This is how elusive he is. He still makes him miss. You what? That's hard. And look at that. Look at the power right there to even kind of go through Derek Hall right here. Look at that. You know Derek Hall's a powerful guy. Look at that. Still going through it, though. But look at this, man. This man gets a ball, doesn't have any time to make move. Owen Pappoe is already up on him. It should be easy, right? This is not one of them joints where you're already running. Someone has you dead to rights. You have to make a miss in a phone booth. And he, muscle relaxes Owen Pappoe into a coma. You can tell Owen Pappoe falls back down, right? That nausea kicked in. Look at this. Stick that foot in the ground. Dead legged him. One of the best right there doing it. Look at that. Pappoe right there, right? Look at that. His Achilles rolled up into his calf. His calf rolled up into his hamstring. His hamstring rolled up into his ass. He was done. Come on, man. Kenny McIntosh. Now, listen, I'm not dumb. He's a 7th-round draft pick. It's probably even hard to make a team as a 7th-round draft pick. That's why I'm putting it out there right now. Right? You know what I'm saying? Give this man some publicity. This is exactly what happened to him in college. He was not a heralded back at all. I remember a lot of the Georgia fans was asking, like, why we take a back that's a 3-star? Because they're used to getting a lot of 5-star backs. He ends up being the starter. He ends up being as good as DeAndre Swift, in my opinion. And that's tough for me to say, right? I'm a huge Philly Fire fan. That's my favorite back, and I like Kenny McIntosh because he reminded me of him. They have the same exact skill set. Very sudden, guys who can catch. Kenny McIntosh, Swift, both very powerful. Swift probably a little bit more physical, but Philly Flyer will hunt you up too, so they're very similar in that aspect there. So even if he does not make the Seahawks, I think he will make his case in the league eventually with some team. If it's not the Seahawks, probably tough to stash a guy like that. I'm going to keep putting it out there too, so you're going to have to protect this guy by putting him on the roster. Look at that, man. You know you dealing with. This dude's a 7th-round pick, right? Cornballs up there talking about Georgia's offensive line. He ain't had it like that, Jack. This guy's a standalone talent. Y'all got to stop doing these dudes like that. Sometimes these guys, just for whatever reason, man, just can't hit it as far as hype goes, right? Man, get the fuck out of here. Anyone can run through that Georgia hole, Cletus. Look at this. Look at this man navigate this little tiny, look at that tiny crease right there, and he's able to navigate it. Look at this. This takes some severe vision once again, right? Look at this. That's why these guys aren't getting drafted like that. Look, Warren McClendon right here, blown the hell up, right? They made the cross formation block have to go under. He got blew off so bad off the line of scrimmage. He needed help. But look at this. Down goes, who's that? Xavier Truss, probably? Oh, yeah. Down goes the center, Cedric Van Pran Granger right there. He's done. He's cooked. Now look at all that you got to navigate, right? Nothing there, but look at him get skinny. Look at the footwork, man. Come on, dude. Just for shits and giggles, look at this. Your man, Kenny McIntosh here, jumps over Rosemary Jackson. What? Who was that about? He was excited. Jesus. Right? Look at this. Man getting up for the downstroke right there. He clearing everybody in the come on, man. This kid's a fantastic athlete with really good hands and everything. As a matter of fact, before I leave out of here, let me show you this play right here from that Tech game. All right, last one right here. My man with a wheel route with a traffic release. Listen, this man turns, contorts his body, catches the ball way downfield. Most running backs struggle to make catches that are right in front of their face. Think about this, man. That is a hell of a pickup in the 7th round. And I'm saying it once again, he's a 7th round pick. Maybe he doesn't make the team. He's going to make an impact somewhere. I root for dudes like this, man. This dude's the less heralded back that in UGA that I covered. And then he goes, does what he does in college, balls out, doesn't test well as far as a 40 time goes. He ran like a 4.6 or something like that. Goes in the 7th round, despite being able to do all this. I don't know. You got to root for cats like that. But we shall see, man. It is what it is. But I just wanted to clarify something. Definitely big-time fan of Zach Charbonnet as well. Like I said before, show me somebody doing something on Zach Charbonnet way back in July of 2019. It's your boy right here. That's why I always have it covered, man. So light makeup, we got it all covered. But it's your boy Jersey Murf, man. Make sure you hit that thanks button. Make sure you send in that quality support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And like as always, baby, salute. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.